Turning to economic news of the day, Vault-Tec stock continues to rise as tensions with China reach an all-time high. With the world poised on the brink of war, Vault-Tec is reporting a record number of reservations in vaults around the country. Vault-Tec announced a continuation of their popular Welcome Home promotion. They report openings are still available in area vaults 81, 111, and 114. And now our exclusive coverage of the continuing volatile situation with Communist China. Chinese forces may have finally been driven from Anchorage, but the conflict has transitioned into a frighteningly tense stalemate. With diplomacy all but suspended and conventional warfare taking a historic toll on both sides, many have wondered if the good old US of A hasn't finally entered into a fight it just can't win.
Hello again, and welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that little trailer. I love everything Fallout related, and that includes all of its games and TV shows. Subsequently, that also means I'm really interested in the whole dystopian post-apocalyptic genre. Today, I just want to show/talk about a few games and TV shows that reminds me of Fallout. Keep in mind some of these connections that I'll be making are going to be more obvious than others, aka I'm totally reaching with some of these, but sit back, relax, and enjoy. Alright, first up we have the Wasteland series, which is the closest thing to Fallout's roots, especially the early Fallout games where it was point-and-click adventure, and this is especially true because Wasteland basically inspired them. It's a turn-based tactical RPG with deep lore and a lot of dark humor, and there's multiple Wastelands, with the first one coming out in 1998 and them releasing a Wasteland 3 in 2020 for all of you guys to try out. Next up, a more well-known series, the Metro series, starting out with Metro 2033, Metro Last Light, and Metro Exodus. This is a first-person survival horror set in the post-nuclear Russia. It focuses on the atmosphere, resource scarcity, and environmental storytelling. It's way less satirical than what you averagely see in Fallout stories, but it's more grim and more immersive in my opinion. Stalker. With the original released in 2007 and then the Stalker 2 releasing in 2024, a lot of longtime fans came flocking back to the game because of its amazing setting within the Chernobyl exclusion zone and its addition of sci-fi and supernatural elements. Not to mention its harsh survival mechanics and emergent gameplay throughout the game. The world of Stalker 2 feels like a much more grittier version of any Fallout game I've ever had my hands on. The Outer Worlds. Made by Obsidian, the same creators of Fallout New Vegas, its retro aesthetic, corporations gone wild, satire, branching dialogue, and moral choices are just fully coated with that old Fallout New Vegas feeling that if you're looking for, you will definitely find in The Outer Worlds. It's way more colorful, but spiritually, very, very Fallout. And not to mention, The Outer Worlds 2 is coming out and it looks fan-fucking-tastic. I personally can't wait for The Outer Worlds 2 to come out, and I know for a fact that my sibling can't either. I'm gonna quickly throw Horizon Zero Dawn and Horizon Forbidden West on this, as yeah, they're both in the post-apocalyptic future with a twist because there's robot dinosaurs. I want to put them here because they got strong storytelling and environmental world building. For the last two, it's the BioShock series and Mad Max. Although BioShock is not post-nuclear, it's retro-futuristic dystopia with dark satire that I love. Its intense atmosphere with strong narratives and philosophical themes gave me a great experience with the game. And BioShock Infinite especially echoes the Americana gone wrong angle. For Mad Max, its open-world action game is quite literally set in a wasteland, just like Fallout. Its gritty survival aesthetic, car combat, and base raids are a great example of what Fallout could be if it just all took place in the desert with cars. It's lighter on the story, I'll be honest, but it's pretty heavy on its world building and atmospheric and tone. Now let's move on to the TV show section. I mean, obviously if you haven't watched the Fallout TV show, you gotta watch it. I imagine everyone in the world has seen it by now, but if you haven't, you're definitely missing out. Following that, The Last of Us on HBO. It's got high production value, emotional storytelling, and it features the bleak post-apocalyptic America. It's more grounded and serious than the Fallout TV show, but it features excellent character work and world building. Silo. Set in a dystopian future where a community exists in a giant underground silo comprised of 144 levels. It's a pretty slow burn TV show, but it does a great job at showing what the vault life looks like, just like Fallout does. Alright, I know to stay away from the Snowpiercer TV show, but if you really have nothing else to watch, Snowpiercer's an alright post-apocalyptic TV show about people aboard a perpetually moving train. It mostly features a class war, but it has societal critique, survival tension, and dystopian politics if you're into all that. I feel like a lot of people have already seen the show already, but The Man in the High Castle. This is a show where it's about the alternate history where the Axis powers won World War II. It's retrofuturism, it's about resistance, a challenge to authoritarianism, and it's a more serious sibling to Fallout's satirical politics. I really recommend this show. And lastly, Into the Badlands. It's a post-apocalyptic kung fu type show with bizarre factions and Baroque aesthetics. I really like it and I kind of find it funny. It's more stylized and action heavy, but it's weirdly Fallout in its world design. And of course, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. If you have any other shows to add on to this or any other games you want to add on to this, or even movies, let me know. And if you're looking for other TV shows or movies that you just want to watch, I have recommendations and videos where I go through those recommendations. I'll put that in the description below. And as always, my name's Kevin, and I like to talk about things that I find interesting. Take care.